What's up, everyone? This is Simon Chan. I'm here to fire you up and get you going because we all know we need some motivation like the way we need oxygen. Hey, good to see everyone here. Happy Thursday. I know normally this is the morning pep talk, and I said, hey, I'll be consistent. I was going to show up, and I have showed up. I just couldn't show up during the normal time. Traveling, we stopped over at Dallas yesterday from LA and now in Vancouver for the next couple of days for spring break, hanging out with my family. Well, my wife's family's from out here, so it should be pretty cool. But didn't get a chance to go live this morning. Had an in between flights. Thought I had some time. Didn't get it. I wanted to actually be in a quiet atmosphere. So anyway, this is just like a little dungeon here through a bedsheet here, and I just want to talk. If you need stuck and need motivation, I'll talk about your perspective makes a big difference. Okay, Chuck, good to see you. Joe, my friend, good to see you here. Hey, drop in a comment. Let me know where you're dialing from. I know we may have a little different crowd than usual. Because normally, hey, 8 tomorrow, I'll be back on normal time at 8:25 a.m. Eastern. Whole point of this is just to give you a fire up go. If this is your first time on here, hey, you're always welcome to join me in the morning. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about again, I'm out in Vancouver here. Your perspective on things make a huge difference. Okay, how you change things. So if you're stuck and need some motivation, it's all about your perspective and how you see things. Right? It starts up here. So if you see things and things don't go well or things are bad, I'm struggling, it's hard to stay motivated. Right? One of the things, key parts of success, I didn't know this until my mentor told me, was kind of you have to trick yourself to success. Right? How you see it, you got always to be thinking positive. Organically, Ashley from LA. I'm normally from LA. What part of LA? I'm out in Palos Verdes in LA, near Torrance, South Bay. But right now, I'm out in Vancouver. So, give you 3 situations that everyone encounters and how you can see things differently to help you stay motivated, right? So, for example, if you're making a sale, presenting, and a prospect says no to you, getting rejection, instead of thinking, oh my goodness, I can't do it, this is terrible, I'm not good, I cannot sell, no one's interested. If you start thinking that way, you're going down the wrong path, right? You're going to lose motivation. You are going to, it's hard to stay. Instead, if someone says no, you say, hey, you know what? That's awesome. Because any type of selling is about sorting, finding the right person at the right time. I'm glad this person said no to me because it allows me to move on and go find the right person. Because the people that's going to say yes are out there. Well, this person wasn't it, allows me to move on and go out faster. So that's a good thing, right? And if you have that type of attitude, allows you to move on and go out there and work on the fundamentals. Again, meeting new people and presenting. Number 2 is just say you have a team member that quits, right? Quits. In Lancaster, I know what exactly where that is. Ashley, we just drove past it like a month ago. So number 2 scenario is downline quits. Downline is a team member quits. You're like, oh my goodness, my team is shrinking. I can't do it. If you feel that way, again, you're going to get off track, right? You're going to get off track. You're going to feel like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not a leader. My leadership is not good enough. And thank you. Yeah, it's totally about your perspective, right? The way you see things. Now, if you feel like a downline quit, you think, oh, awesome. This person sorted themselves out. I only work with people that want to work with me. I only work with people that are serious. If someone's quitting so easily, that means I can't trust them for my vision 5 years down the road. Yeah, they're quitting today, then where they're going to be 5 years from now. It's good that it's better that they quit today than I wait for 3 years, 5 years down the road after I spend all that time to then they quit. Or even just not even 5 years. 3 weeks later, they quit today is way better than me spending all this time, and they're going to quit 3 weeks later. They're not the right person. And generally, they're saying you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot push a horse to drink water. If they say no, then they're not the right person. You move on. Again, different way to look at it. The last thing is just say things don't go well as planned, right? During the day, things don't go well. If that happened, that just happened to me during this trip coming out here to Vancouver. It definitely didn't get planned. Had a huge, not huge, big passport fiasco with the federal passport agency, whatever, because things got delayed. And you can see it's like, oh, this is a terrible day. Or you can say, hey, this is a great learning experience. What did I learn from this? Or maybe I can spend more bonding time with my kids, right? There's always good and bad. Like start training yourself to see everything is good. Because when everything is good, then you start seeing what's the lesson? And was there a lesson I learned from this experience just the last 24 hours? But we had a direct flight going from LA to Vancouver, and long story short, some passport issues, and then we had to go, I paid an extra $700 and to go change from LA to Texas then back to Vancouver, lost the day as well in between, but great learning experience. All right, a lot of stuff I got to do, my boys, I couldn't have done if that didn't happen. So, and know that, tough times don't last, tough people do. And also, I'll share one more thing: is the size of your leadership is determined of the size of the problems that bother you. So if small little things bother you, then you're a small little teeny leader. If you want to be a big leader, sell yourself that, yeah, you're the vision, you're the leader, then you don't let small things bother you. And that's really one of the keys to tracking success, to tracking the right people. Mary Becker, good to see you. So that's all I have. 3 things, right? It's all about how you see things. So whatever happens to you today, whether good or bad, learn to see the perspective. What are some things? How can you see things differently? And learn to see the positive of it. Everything is good. And even if you didn't get the outcome you want, what's the lesson? And maybe sometimes you don't get the outcome. Hey, then you got to work harder in that relationship. You got to work harder in this one area, which is a good sign, right? So anyway, that's what I have. Again, tomorrow I'll be back at normal time at 8:25 a.m. Eastern, bright and early. Let's get you all fired up. But hey, tomorrow's the end of the week. As well as the end month too. Finish the day strong. Go and stay motivated, stay consistent, and have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless you all.